the shelves for me, which I really appreciated. We thought there was more brackets than there were. So I'm gonna, tomorrow when I go out, I actually have a really busy week. Tomorrow I'm gonna get an IV treatment. I'm gonna help set up for my dance camp, and I'd like to go to Lowe's. So when I go to Lowe's, I'm gonna get more brackets. I'm not sure if I explained this very well. You have to ignore all the clean laundry I've been folding and hanging up, but I want to get rid of this container. It doesn't really go with my style of things, but it's what we had from when we first got married. And then I'm gonna get three shelves to go there, and then our DVDs will fit on there, books will fit on there, like our games and stuff will go in that closet. Also, update on these, they all died, even when I did water them. I don't know if it was the heat or what. So if anyone has had air plants before, if you have any tricks and tips, please let me know. But I am excited to do this, and I think it'll look really good in here. Good morning, today is Monday, it's 10:41. I'm with Mom this morning. We are stopping at Lowe's. We're gonna get the wood, hopefully, for my shelves in my sauna room, as well as the stain for those and the stain for our doors and possibly door handles. I also need to get 3 bracket fasteners for our closet. And then at some point today I'm gonna get my IV. Not sure if we're gonna do that this morning or later because my mom has a hair appointment she's giving. And I think I'm probably gonna be stopping at the dance studio at some point today to kind of get ready for my dance camps that I have starting tomorrow. So kind of a busy day ahead. Hey, we got our boards and we got stain. And now we're gonna head to the studio to drop off some chairs. Okay, now we actually decided to go to the post office first because I wanted to send out the chapsticks. I waited till Monday, that way they wouldn't sit in, oh, made it unhappy. That way it wouldn't sit over the weekend. So we're gonna go there first and then to the studio to drop off the chairs. Okay, so we just finished at my IV place. I accidentally left the camera in the car, so that's why I didn't film. But I'm feeling horrible. I haven't had any food yet today, which is really bad. Mom did get me a pressed juice, but I need to feel it maybe. I need like,
to crunch.
Yeah, I need like chips or something greasy. So when I get home, I'll do that. But their power went out, and so I'm glad we went in when we did because they're gonna have to close if their power doesn't stay on. I head home and I'm gonna lay down because I'm not feeling well. Okay, I just got home and I'm not gonna film for long because as you can tell, I'm not doing very well. The place where I went to on Saturday, how they had juices and stuff like that. And these were a lot cheaper and they still were organic. So I got these. I have 3 days of dancing, so I figured I'll get one for each day. I drank this at the IV place and it was really good. I feel really sick though because like I said, I really need to eat. But now I'm at the point I don't even want food, I just feel miserable. But this one has, this one's a little bit more fruity, but it has beets, which are really good for you. And then this one, I'm excited to try that one too. So I will let you guys know how they are. I can keep from like bawling my eyes out until after I turn off the camera. I'll say a little bit. Basically, sometimes it's just better for me when I am in my bubble. When I'm at home, people aren't asking me what's wrong or giving me, the miracle pills or miracle whatever they may be that will make me better, that, you know, one other person was better this way or this way or this way, but many people have been better already from what I have. I mean, Lyme is hard. It lasts forever essentially, and I am just praying and trusting God for a miracle no matter what I'm on. And so sometimes people don't always understand, well, they don't understand like the science behind treatment and stuff like that. Like I've had some people ask like, well, then why do you do treatment when it makes you feel so bad? If I wasn't on treatment, I'd be a whole lot worse than I am. Just having a hard time because I just want to get home and crawl under a rock and cry because I'm exhausted. And I was thinking about, you know, I'm going back to work for the first time in a month, And I was hoping I'd feel a lot better than I do. And then it made me think about when I start full-time, not my full-time, 3 days a week, back up again in August, how much better I want to be feeling than I am now. And thinking, wow, I'm really not gonna be, but I don't want to go there. So I just basically wanted to say this because I know there's others like me that deal with this and are feeling the same way, and just know you're not alone, because it is so hard. It can be hard because you second guess yourself a lot. You start to wonder, like, okay, should I slow down on treatment? But again, I'm just trying to trust God, so like no matter what we decide, God can heal whenever He wants. And I just want to trust my doctor. If someone's on as aggressive of treatment as me, it's because they need it, and that's exactly why I am, because I was 15 years misdiagnosed. You know, I didn't just see a tick and then I've been this sick. You know, it grew for 15 years. The disease grew inside my body. If it could have even been longer than that, to be honest. You know, and some people are like, but you seem so happy. I haven't always mentioned what I dealt with when I was younger. A lot of that, I had fevers quite often. I had sore wrists, things going out of place often. That was all Lyme. When I was in middle school, high school, after dance, I would cry. My mom would have to rub my feet. I'd take a bath, and I kind of thought that was just normal. And then none of my friends at dance had to soak their feet after dance. And, I mean, I wasn't doing dance to the point where I would I wasn't going to dance 5 days a week and on point for 6 hours. It wasn't to the point that I should have felt the way I felt. Times where I didn't feel that bad, and so it was just how it was. But there was a lot that I dealt with, but it was just never, it would go up and down, up and down, up and down. So it was a lot easier to handle in that sense, because I could go for a year with like, yeah, I'd have fevers once a month, but I just thought I had a bad immune system. I thought I got sick often, you know, rest for a couple days and then I'm good to go. Where now that's not the case. And then for a full year was when I really started suffering nonstop, like low energy. It felt like I never slept even though I did, and pain and just sad. Like, I mean, it was a really hard time because people are like, what's wrong with you? And it's like, I don't know, or like, why are you being a baby? And it wasn't the case. And that can be hard too, because people with chronic illness have to sometimes deal with bullying. And I know I had even family members say things to me growing up about like, well, why don't I just suck it up? Or no one else is complaining like you are. I just say that because I know what it's like, because to not be believed by doctors, by people. You know, things just aren't as black and white as they may seem, and life is not the way it was for me as it was growing up, or as I thought it would be. And so I just want you to know that, like, if you're going through this, you're not alone, and I totally get it. And if you're not going through this, I just share my struggles so you can help people that are going through it. Basically, I just wanted to talk about how, you know, it can be hard and you want to have hope, and I am hopeful, but you also don't want to, it can be hard when you have the realizations of, oh, still struggling. And I hoped that this year I'd be better. But I can tell you, I remember 3 years ago, after I was working in the summer and I would be done and I'd be crying and I'd call Kyle, I'm like, I'm in so much pain and I don't know why. But I also know that I've had breakthroughs. I really just talked for 20 minutes. We'll see if any of what I just said makes sense, or if I can even figure out how to edit it. You can be going, you know, I can go out and that's great, but you don't feel good, and then the realization of how miserable you are hits. It's just tricky, especially when you want to feel better than you are. So anyway, though, I wanted to show you these juices that I got for my work week. That's the main reason why I wanted to come back on here. I'm going to change into some really comfy clothes. I would love to sauna, but I wait 24 hours from getting my IV because I don't want to sweat out everything I just did. So I might just soak my feet in some Epsom salt or do a castor oil pack. I'm gonna do that and just relax. Like I said, just talking about those hard moments made me even feel better now. I have more than enough footage for this vlog, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for buying the chapsticks and supporting. If you want a chapstick, you can contact me. The information is down below. See you next time. Bye.